What's going on? It's Lane Karwoski here for a 10-minute mommy and me workout. Today's exercise is going to be you carrying your baby, and it's all body weight, but it's actually baby weight. Because this is no joke. This is heavy, and it's going to feel great. So you won't need anything, and there's not going to be, there'll be a couple of things that are balance focused, so if you prefer to be close to like a couch, back of a couch, or back of a chair, please do so. If you prefer to have your baby in your carrier, that actually works great as well. For me, I'm just gonna have her, I'm holding her because she's not letting me carry her today. So, thinking ahead. All right, so we're gonna get right into it. The first thing I want you to do is just hold your baby in a nice comfortable position that works best for her in the carrier. You're holding your support. If you're not holding your support, we're gonna go for a balance. Again, you do what feels right for you. I'm never going to push you into doing something. So we're just going to lift her leg to the side, up and down. Take breaks at any point. You know, I am not your doctor. I don't know your past history, so I just want to make sure that you are careful and you are doing the best thing that you can for you and your baby. You know what's best. I'm going to guide you through workouts that I do for mommy and me and that I recommend. But again, you know yourself best. You know you and your baby best. Good. Just getting glutes, legs fired up to start. A little bit of bend in that standing leg. I like my baby on that lifted side. For extra support, I'm going to switch and go to the other side and get about 15 seconds of break here before we lift the other leg. Doesn't want the pacifier anymore. Okay. Ready? Set, go, lift, and lower. Now, I'd like to take simple movements and actually use them for exercise, because this is something like you may even do if you're like just stretching and standing. This is like a Pilates bar focused move, and these small, simple movements done many times in a row create a very significant burn. Good. It's amazing what you can do in 10 minutes just holding your baby, right? Like my legs are on fire. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Good. Again, we're going to go to our other opposite leg. I want you to extend and tiny bend with that leg. Extend, tiny bend, right into it. We're going to toss up our thighs now, just briefly. We're going to change it up, don't worry, it's not just one leg and the other leg for this whole workout. This is the last one before we switch it up. Good, hold it out straight. Here, pulse it up to the ceiling. Perfect. Straight, straight, straight. 5 seconds. Good. Take your foot down. Do a little movement side to side. We're going to switch. Perfect. For this move specifically, I don't know why. I think it's like with my foot being straight out, I'd like her on the opposite side. Ready? A little bend, a little straighten. Again, if you're using a support, right here. And then you've got your baby on your chest, or you can put your baby on the mat. You know, it really is up to you. And you can hold weights, whatever works. Tons of modifications in my workouts so that it just works for you. Good, that wave was so loud. Good. Hold it, lift up to the ceiling, little bend in that standing leg. Perfect. Switching it up, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job, nice job, nice job. Here we go, here we go. Ready? Next move starts in about 5 seconds. Let's put our right leg forward. We're gonna get into a split lunge and just go down and up. Down and up, down and up. Good. This is where our baby weight starts to feel a little more heavy. 10 minutes just to move with baby. I sometimes find myself doing moves and workouts like this when I am in the kitchen, maybe like waiting for the next step because I'm cooking dinner or something. But I'll be totally honest, it's been a long time since I cooked dinner. We've been essentially living on this island for the past 3 weeks for my husband's work, so it's been pretty crazy. Good. Shake it out. Switch to the other side. In about 10 seconds. I like to do a little bounce, little side step, pull it up. Good. Other side. Ready? Right into it. Split lunge. Good. Left foot forward this time. Gotta get my balance. Nice. Feeling strong. Let that back glute pop up as you stand. Perfect. 15. Nice job. 5. And rest. Shake it out. Shake it out. Nice. Next move here. Now, if your baby is not in the carrier, you can lift up your baby. Otherwise, it's just going to be squats. You can do squat pulses to make it harder. But you can come into a normal leg squat and lift. Squat and lift. And depending how big your baby is, this might be pretty challenging. Lift. Lift. Good. Lift. Lift. Whee. Squat. And lift. Good. Last one right here. And I'm not going to lift it for the next one. Good. Just going to shake it out. A little rest here. A little bit of upper body there. Moving on to the next thing here. We're actually going to come down to our knees. So I want you to hold that mat up a couple times. Be gracious to your knees here in the spinal a little bit. Perfect. You'll need a little bit of space on your mat. We'll get started. You're going to hold your baby right in front, or like a little baby. Little baby. Sometimes my baby thinks we're going immediately to nursing though, so I can't necessarily hold her like this. So I'm going to hold her in front of me. Just like this. Good. And you're going to sit back on your heels. Come up. Good. Hold my hand. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Perfect. If you don't have a mat, you can use a towel. Depending on the size of your pillow, you can use a pillow. It's a little bit flatter. Nice job. Here we go. 20 seconds. To add a little challenge here, don't sit down on the heels. Just barely graze them and come back up. If this hurts your knees, maybe I would not even do this move if you're feeling in your knees. Take a rest. What I would recommend instead is this move we're about to do next. So I'll show you. You can just do 2 rounds of this. Good. Last exercise, 1 minute here. It's going to be a glute bridge, and you're going to use your baby right in your hips. So have them face you wherever, whatever feels good. I have her standing on my hips, so she likes to be tall. Ready? Final move. Glute bridge. Up and down. Up and down. Good. Good. Sit down, too. How about you sit? No, you don't want to. 30 seconds. There you go. For the last 20, hold it up and pulse. Ready? Here we go. Pulse. Perfect job. Last 10. Final 5. Last 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower. Slowly sit up. Nice job. 10 minutes is all we need today just to get moving with our babies. Sometimes we really don't have the real estate in our day to go to the gym or whatnot. So 10 minutes is perfect. You moved. I really want you to be proud of yourself for moving, and it was so fun to move with you.